Yo, what up? My name's Alias, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get Apex Legends to launch in 1440 by 1080 stretched full screen. If you are familiar with any of the stretched resolutions on Apex, you would know that basically the only good one is 1680 by 1050, and everything else adds black bars to the top and bottom of your screen, which is super annoying, sucks a lot. No more of that bullshit. Real quick, real simple, real easy. It's only a couple of small steps. Everything that you need to copy and paste, in a sense, will be in whatever description, comments, what the hell ever down below with the video. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, the first thing that you're going to want to do in order to make all of this shit work, open NVIDIA control panel. Let's stop right there. I apologize to anybody who happens to have an AMD graphics card or whatever the fuck that you have. I have a RTX 2070 Super. I have an NVIDIA graphics card. So everything that I'm about to show you right now is for an NVIDIA graphics card. If you do not have one, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure a simple YouTube search will probably help you find the guide on how to do this with an AMD graphics card. So anyways, back to what we were doing. So first thing you're going to want to do is open NVIDIA control panel. Once you have NVIDIA control panel open, go to display, change resolution, and you will need to add a custom resolution. So in order to do that, click custom. If you don't already have this enabled, make sure you click enable resolutions not exposed by the display. Then you will do create custom resolution. The only thing you need to change, especially if you're trying to do 1440 by 1080 4:3, the only thing that you will need to change once you are here is 1920 to 1440. Bada boom, bada bing. Once you have done that, click test. Your screen will flash black for a second, and then your screen and then your desktop will resize itself to 1440 by 1080, basically just asking you like, this is what you wanted. You'll click yes, it'll save it. Okay, then we go down to adjust desktop size and position. Once you are here, make sure you have scaling set to full screen. Set perform scaling on GPU. Now, more than likely, it's already set to display. Change that to GPU. Once you've done that, check the box for override the scaling mode set by games and programs. And then hit apply. And down in your bottom right window, it'll ask you to apply. Hit apply. Now, minimize NVIDIA control panel. And let's move on to the next step. The next step is to navigate to the game file for Apex. To do this simplistically, you can right click, properties, local files, browse, and then it'll take you here. Actually, I'm wrong. Sorry. To do this quickly, I apologize. Percent users, percent enter. Whatever your computer is named under, it's probably not public. So whatever your account name on your computer is under, click, navigate down to saved games, respawn, Apex, local. Now, before I open up my video configuration file and show you what you will need to change, because mine is already set to do everything, I do want to say that if you're looking at some of the other numbers in the video configuration file, they will be different than some of your numbers and some of what your values are set at in your game file, and that is because I have optimized Apex with the help of multiple YouTube videos and shit. So not like me, I'm not a computer genius. I have optimized Apex so that it runs the highest possible frame rate, the least amount of latency, and the best overall health, like long-term health for my computer itself. So if you want to know how to do that, how to optimize Apex, it works for any computer, good or bad, I promise. I can show you, again, NVIDIA graphics. However, I do have a video that I can link for that, and just it'll show AMD people as well. Anyways, if you want that, let me know, but let's move on. So you've gotten here, you'll open video configuration. The only things that you are going to need to change in your video configuration file are your default res and default res height, the full screen setting, and the no window border setting. To explain real quickly, you will be setting your video configuration file to read only after we change what needs to be changed. Because of that, before doing all of this, make sure you open Apex and have your settings set exactly how you want it. Graphic settings, just the whole fucking 9 yards. Sensitivity will stay, audio stuff will stay, but visual, like graphics, display things, make sure you have all of that set before doing this. Because when the game file is set to read only, any changes you make while you are playing will not save. So the next time that you launch the game, it'll launch based off of this video config file right here. So let's get to it. You will want to change your default res to 1440 and your default res height to 1080. Then you will want to change full screen from 1 to 0, and you will want to change no window border from 0 to 1. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There's not. Okay, so now that you've done that, 1440, 1080, 0, 1, make sure you Control S or navigate to the file, save. Just make sure you save. Then you will left click to make sure you have the file that you want to fuck with selected. Don't open it, just select it. Right click, properties, check read only, apply, and hit OK. Now that you have done that, the next step, and one of the last steps in order to make this work, is to navigate back to Steam. Again, right click Apex Legends, properties, boom, launch options. I will have the exact auto exec launch prompt, whatever the fuck you want to call it, in description, comments, wherever the hell you're seeing this. I'll have it down below. You'll be able to find it. You can just copy and paste to this. God, I'm getting everywhere. Woo. But you'll just be able to copy and paste it to here. I do want to say that the original guides that I watched in regards to how to do this, basically their shit is fucked up. So if you ever forget how to do this, please refer back to this video. Why I say their shit is fucked up, and you'll see in just a sec, is the way that we launch, the way that our auto exec, our launch prompt is set, makes it so that you can full screen the application. So it's 1440 by 1080, stretched full screen, but still be able to tab in and out of the game. The only thing that you cannot do after you scale your GPU, which I will show you in just a second, the only thing that you cannot do is, what's it called? Change graphic settings. If you do that, it will pull you out of the full screen, add the black bars back. It's a hellhole. It's really annoying to deal with. So anyways, copy and paste the launch prompt down below. Basically what that's going to be is plus full screen that you see right here, and then it'll be matte letterbox aspect goal, matte letterbox aspect threshold, and then building cube maps. Again, like I said, you'll be able to just copy and paste it. And then there's no like, oh, I need to save, I copied and pasted. No, just copy, paste, boom, it's good. Now that you've done that, the very last thing that you're going to want to do before launching Apex Legends is go back to your NVIDIA control panel, scroll up to that custom resolution that you set. Remember, that's display, change resolution. Select 1440 by 1080, apply, yes, and then you will now you will be able to go back to Steam, launch Apex, and wait for it to get to the main menu. Once you get to the main menu, the only thing you need to do before you actually click into the game is hit a spicy Alt Enter. The screen went black for a sec, but boom, it's back. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Now, like I said, my shit is optimized at the same time. I didn't optimize it to have my texture res set to none. So that's my fault. But like I said, before you make any of these changes, make sure you have your fucking settings set correctly in the game file, like in the actual fucking game. So go through, this brightness, this FOV, this, that, and the other fucking thing, and then boom, run through the whole process. And like I said, the way that we do it, the launch prompt that we use, basically the videos that I first watched and that I learned how to do this off of, they do not include the plus full screen in the launch prompt. All that they include, all that they have added is the matte letterbox up to the building cube maps. To add to that, what the fuck? To add, I want to show you guys what it looks like in game. But to add to all of this, if you are interested in optimizing your game file and having Apex run just as good as it possibly can, you'll be able to see if the numbers aren't too pixelated. My data center shit, and it'll tell you I'm running recording in 1080p, 60 FPS, 80k bitrate on OBS. I'll still have 220 to 300 frames per second. Now, the biggest thing about this, the biggest difference that you're gonna feel when you, the weirdest thing about, I was about to say, the weirdest thing about the stretch resolution is death boxes and the menu. As you can see, there's this space down below, which obviously is also supposed to be on the top, so it forces and it pushes your fucking menu up, and it can be a little a little weird to deal with at first if you aren't used to it, if you get what I'm saying. But once you do get used to it, it will definitely feel a whole lot better than you're thinking. Sorry, I'm getting caught up on my words. Fucking multitasking is a bitch. But anyways, that's it. That's everything. Here's proof in the pudding. Tab out. Showing you that the plus full screen in the launch prompt will make it so you can tab in and out of the game and still be full screen, no issues, no problems. Game runs perfectly. Game looks amazing. You're happy. Everyone's happy. It's a good fucking day. So, if this is helpful for you, and achieve what you want to achieve by playing on a more stretched aspect resolution, I personally played Rainbow Six Siege daily for hours on end for almost 5 years. I mean, obviously, it slowed down more near like the longer that it went on. But anyways, I played Rainbow Six Siege for the longest time. Watched pros on 4.3 and 5.4. Now that I'm on PC and have been, I play Siege still on 5.4. So for me, I love the stretch resolutions, especially in full screen. So yeah, that is basically it. I'm not going to cut, edit, do anything extra to the fucking video. I'm going to stop the recording and just post it. So wherever you see it, cool. Much love. I hope this helps you out. And